So?
She's just not a big fan.
My wife likes it.
She does?
I do have a little hair on my back on like where my wings would go.
Yeah, I know exactly.
She goes, oh, back beard. Let me get your back beard wings. And like it's like a fun thing to do. See, when you stop drinking and stuff, weird things make you happy. Oh my God. Or like there's a zit I get in my right earlobe and she'll go, oh my God, it's ready.
Yeah, people freak out.
Women love popping zits on your men's back. And for like I'll say that on stage and people go, oh, and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a fact.
I know.
Women, you'll be brushing your teeth and your wife will come in and go, there's a zit on your back, but it's not ready. And then she'll come in a week later and go, oh my God, it's right. She's got her knee in the middle of your back like she's putting you in the camel
They love
clutch.
it. And you know what? They love pain. That's why. And they love inflicting. Yes, they do. They love pain. And, you know, they like to pop it and then they like to eat the pus. You know what I mean? And some people think that's...
You took it too far.
Come on,
ready.
guys.
It's ready. Let me get it. It's ready. I'll save you. It's ready. And then she just pops it and squeezes it. And you still got your toothbrush in your hand. The faucet's running. You hit your head on the faucet. You almost black out. And you're like, oh, my God, my shoes are filling with blood. And she's like, be still. Like she chastises you.
Yeah, they turn into like dentists or hairdressers. It's like,
is it safe?
Are you professional? No.
And then you'll see her, and she'll have like a white head on her shoulder. And you go, oh, like this will be like 6 months later. And you'll go, oh, you got a whitehead on your shoulder. It's ready. And she'll go, no, don't pop zits. It's really bad for your skin.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, really? Is that why my back looks like Edward James Olmos's face? It's because you come at me with a ball-peen hammer and a soldering iron every 2 weeks? I got War and Peace and Braille on my back. Jesus Christ. I got James Woods living on my spine.
Dude, Seal has taken over my back,
Never gonna survive unless...
we get a little crazy. That's how you do it on More Stories. Look, take all your extra furniture to storage. Nobody needs that many lamps. Nobody needs that many Sports Illustrateds. It's ephemeral. Get rid of it. Take them to U.S. storage centers and keep me safe from your garbage until you need them or sell them. Nobody wants that yard sale where you go, how much is this? Yeah, how about the yard sales in L.A. when you first moved here? You have this Pollyannish, like, sweet, homespun, like, oh, I'll get that lamp for 50 cents. They just want it, and they're like, no, it's a $400 lamp, man. You're like, what? It's on a blanket on Fairfax.
You're like, I'll give you $80. They're like, $120 is yours.
You're like, what? You're selling the shit out of your home.
Yeah, I
but
know.
In L.A., it's not. It's a racket.
They have corners set up every day. This is our spot.
It's a real business where they just get your lawn and they rent out your lawn to sell all that garbage.
Yeah.
And you're like, how much for the Elvis salt and pepper shakers? Like, those $2,200.
$2,200.
Because those came from a diner that was called Graceland.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. Elvis ate there.
In Elmira, New York. Did Elvis eat there? No. But there was a waiter there named Colonel. They called him Colonel because he was in the Army. So look, take all your extra stuff, put it in storage, take it to U.S. storage centers. These are one of the first sponsors. These are really good guys. jmohr.com, click on the U.S. Storage Center banner. All the banners are on my website. Get 3 months for up to 50% off based on availability. Look, it's just the right thing to do. Look at my garage now compared to how it was a year ago. There's the truck right now taking all my stuff to storage. If you can't hear it, you just got to trust me. $25 in moving supplies.
Oh, they forgot the giraffe, man.
No, the giraffe stayed. That's where Bobby Lee shows where he was touched. We took pictures of it. I'll show it to you later. I said, point to the doll where he touched you.
Oh, my God.
Listen, credit. I'm sure everybody, Jay down at U.S. Storage Centers, loves that we're talking about Bobby Lee getting molested in the middle of his live read. But you know what? The fans like it. Boxes, locks, whatever you need. These are good people. These are really good guys. They support Cureit.org. That's Cureit with a K, as in kidney cancer research charity. You as a customer can contribute by rounding up to the nearest dollar. 100% of that money goes to the charity. U.S. Storage Centers match your contribution dollar for dollar. Help us out. We do a lot of favors for you, don't I? U.S. Storage Centers. They got those wildfires going down that just happened in Colorado.
Yeah.
I swear I got a fucking tweet, somebody asking me to join their movement to help save the animals. And I was like, are you out of your cotton picking mind?
Can we?
What about the people that own the animals? Don't you think they want the fucking roof back on their house,
can we get those human beings?
Oh, my God, all those cats have no place to live. Yeah, you know what? Neither do the fucking people that put the litter box and the goddamn food down for the... I'm so sick of this. Look, do you love animals?
Yes, I love animals.
I love animals. But when
They're
you
amazing.
ask me outside of Ralph's, could you sign this petition to help homeless cats? I'm like... There was a fucking homeless guy at your feet. What are you talking about? Well, you know what? Go save a cat and then go down to Mission Boulevard downtown and show those homeless people you're a nice new cat, and they'll be very happy for you.
I think, didn't we have Bob Barker was,
Spay and neuter your pet.
That's all you need. Done. Everyone's like, all right, we'll do that, and then we move forward. Let the cats be. I had homeless cats living under my house before
Why?
because it was a condemned house, bro. I was living
But
in
if they lived under your house, they're no longer homeless. Your house was their house.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like they had like someplace to nestle up. You know what I mean? They were just. I'd be like
Didn't
trying
they
to sleep and just be like, and they'd be like screaming, having babies, and it's crazy.
It's like Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, just like that, I guess.
Hey, this summer, grill out with 100% made in America man grates, weighing in at 8 pounds apiece. Whoa. The size of a brand new baby. You lay that right on the grill. These cast iron grilling grates simply lay atop your current standard wire grates and deliver steakhouse quality flavor in your own backyard. No more dry meat, no more flare-ups with their patented design. Every man grate order also comes with the world's best grill brush. Do you hear that? World's best grill brush. Take advantage of their special $20 price by just clicking the Mangrate banner on my site, jmohr.com. World's best grill brush. I want to see Rich Voss brush his giant teeth with those. They support the show. Please support them. All right, now we can talk for a while.
You know why you need a grill brush?
Why?
Because you want to leave the grease a little bit on there, on the grates.
I know nothing about grilling, so really
I just got a grill like 4 weeks ago. I use it 6 days a week.
The Mangrate?
Yeah. Yeah.
You love it. I had a guy email me on my website who said, and Corey uses it, I had a guy email me on my website, and he had photos. He goes, but I spray painted mine, the cool color, and it's this acrylic paint that won't melt away because of the flames.
No.
Check out how... No, yes. This guy was... he, like, tricked out his man grate. It was awesome.
And that's okay? That's, like, approved?
You could do whatever... Well, yeah, because he knew paints and metals... and temperatures, like he put it in the email, like this way, this won't melt, and this is fine, and this kind of based paint is good for this.
My wife now has leukemia, but other than that, we're great.
Hey, look, but the important thing is we support who supports the podcast, JJ.
I support him too. I'm not talking about throwing your own paint on it. I'm not throwing that out there as a suggestion.
I think you should. I think you and your family should get lead poisoning.
Yeah.
From some paint company to be determined later.
Lead poisoning was nice, wasn't it, when it was around?
And Merc babies.
Yeah.
So are you a big grill guy?
I am now. I get up. I'll get home from the gym. I'll grab a turkey burger that I made from scratch.
Really?
Yeah. I'll fire the
Where
grill
do you get
up
the turkey?
At the grocery store.
I thought maybe you pulled them out from under your condemned house.
No, I'm not condemned anymore.
Gobble. They're up all night, having sex, making babies. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Wah.
No. And I'll just get in the shower, throw a turkey burger on the grill, get out, boom, it's ready, eat. That's how I'm dropping pounds, bro.
Yeah, Jay Larson, by the way, has 13 pounds in the tank right here.
Since the last time I saw him, since he insulted me on the Crab Feast podcast.
You say insulted. I like to say inspire.
It was actually hilarious. Remember, I go,
Next
yeah, I'm over. No, I go, I got to drop some pounds, bro. And you're like, you look good. I'm like, bro. I go, I outweigh you by like 45 pounds. I'm like, yeah. Clearly, bro. I never said you were looking that good. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
So what are you down to now? Do you want to say it?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm down to 227.
All right, and what's your target?
195.
195 is a lot, Larson.
Watch, bro. Watch what happens. I mean,
wait. Why did you live in a condemned house?
Because I had no money. I moved to L.A. with $3,200. Got a place in Hollywood, in Thai Town. Very nice neighborhood.
You want a massage? I'll get you a massage.
Yeah. I got a Thai massage the other day, by the way. That chick, it sucked. Do you
Is
like
that when
Thai
they
massage?
step all over your body?
They step all over you. They ask you, do you want them to step on you? I said, no, I don't want them to. What'd she start doing?
But that's what a Thai massage is.
I didn't know that. I threw my back out. I'm like, I need to get some work done. And my friend's like, oh, this is a great place. So I went to it. You know what I did when I left there? I went and got another massage.
Let me tell you something, friends. That old expression, you get what you pay for, it really is true. It's true with hotels.
True.
Hotels.
Mm-hmm.
It's true with anything child related.
Yep.
Like, well, I can give you this seat, the Peg Perego stroller for $650 with all. It's got the Hans device, like nah. Or you can have like the fucking Puerto Rican Day Parade special. It's got Dora. It's got Dora on it, and there's no seatbelt. Your kid will flop out if you push him downhill.
$8.
$8. You know what? You give me $5, but look, go out the front. Go out. Don't come in the way you came. Go out the front because just act like you came in with it.
Yeah.
And it's not even like a real Dora. It's Pete Rose.
It's Dory. It's Pete Rose.
So you moved to Hollywood. Walk us through this, Lassen.
I moved to Hollywood. I had $3,200. I bought an automobile. I bought an automobile in San Diego. It was a Nissan. It died when I got to L.A. So I had to go to a used car lot. I'm like, listen, man, I need a ride. And they're like, well, we have nothing here you could afford. And because I didn't have enough money and like I'd have to pay in payments. And they go, here's the deal. We got this trade-in. You can have this trade-in for $1,800 and you can make payments, but we can't guarantee anything on the trade-in. We know nothing about it.
All right.
And I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
What was it?
98 Geo Metro convertible.
Yeah, dude, handle it.
Yeah, crushing it. And like my buddy dropped me off.
Rolling in my Geo Metro. Boop, 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 boop.
My buddy picked me up, dropped me off to get the car, and it was raining. So I had the top up, and I'm like, dude, check this thing out. Sweet. And I went to hit like the, like they have the buttons for windshield wipers, off, low, high, whatever. So I go to hit the high, and the off button shot out at them and like shot right off the car. I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be.
Button left the car?
It just left.
How does that? I never even heard of that happening.
It's like in the side. You push it like right here. It's like, it has like that little tiny. Pew! And I'm like, oh man, like trying to show off, like check out the wipers, man. I don't know.
Check out. I got a new car.
That's all I had.
Hey, this car's tight. It's a Geo Metro convertible. What, the top comes down? Forget that. Look at these wipers. I'm not even oiled up yet, gentlemen.
After a while, the top didn't even work. I had to hold it with one hand and then work the stick with the other and just like go back and hold.
I've done that. I have a Mustang. My first car was a 93 Mustang convertible. Beautiful. I still own it, and I'm trying to unload it.
Shut up. Are you serious?
It's a mortgage payment. It's. I could get rid of it and bang out a little bit of this albatross around my neck, but I'm trying to sell it. Beautiful, mint condition, chrome rims, black leather.
Come on down to Fake Mustache Studios.
Yeah, for real. Holler, son. You want this thing? Take it off my hands.
Should auction that off.
I think like 10 grand will do it.
Done.
And I went to, I think it was Astro Ford on Lancashire.
Uh-huh.
And the guy was like this big guy with like big bushy hair, like enormous. And he was eating brisket. And I go, hi, I've come. Like, this is like a salesman's dream. I literally walk in and go, hi, I'm here to buy a car. Mm-hmm. Right? And this prick goes, would you like some brisket? Like, he was a fat slob. And I go, no, thank you. And he goes, what are you looking for? Like, he's wiping his hands on his tie and shit. It was like out of a movie.
What was this, like a new car dealership?
No, it's been there forever. It's
no, but I mean, what I'm saying, they were brand new cars. They weren't used.
Oh, it was new cars.
So this guy's not even working. I mean, you'd expect that at a used car dealership.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. And he goes, what are you looking for? I go, I want a convertible Mustang with chrome rims. Like, that's my dream car right now. And he goes out and he shows me all Mustang GTs. None of them are convertibles, and they're just off the line, no chrome whatsoever. And I go, but I really want a convertible. He goes, what's your name? I go, JJ. He goes, let me ask you a question, JJ. How often you think you're really going to use a convertible in Southern California? I go, 10 months? And he goes, think again. Rain season, earthquakes, fire, the smog alone.
Earthquakes? What does that have to do with
That's what he said.
Convertible?
Basically, I don't have what you want, so I'm going to like bullshit you out of it. Mm-hmm. And I go, all right, I hear you. Like, I know he's full of shit. Like, you can't bullshit. I'm like, I've been hustling a long time. I've been hustling longer than you've been selling cars, dude. So I'm like, all right, what about the chrome rims? He goes, let me ask you this. You really want to spend your Saturdays back-breaking, cleaning chrome rims with a bottle of Windex in your driveway? And I go, actually, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the sun's out. I'm in Southern California.
I'll mow the lawn after.
I got Lenny Kravitz, Let Love Rule. I had this whole picture. Like, I'm going to fire up a bowl. I got Lenny Kravitz, Let Love Rule. And I'm just waxing my fucking convertible in my drive. I'm one of those guys. Let love rule.
It's not even your driveway.
No, just in somebody else's driveway.
Yeah.
I'll just go from door to door. I'll find a condemned house with cats under the porch and say, yo, let me use one of these cats as a chamois, Jay Larson.
We didn't even have a driveway. We used to park on the front lawn.
Park on the lawn, Jay Larson. We don't have no driveway. So the guy basically goes, nah, you don't want chrome rims. It's real pain. It's upkeep. It's maintenance. You got to do it all the time. I go, well, let me take one of these out for a ride. Let me test drive it. Now, I already know I'm not buying this car.
Yeah.
But what he doesn't know, my whole family, my father raced cars, my mother raced cars, my sister raced cars, and I never got on the track to race, but I went to the racing school.
Okay.
So I learned, like, heel-toe racing and shit.
That's sick.
So I take this Mustang out on Chandler with the railroad track going down, and there's those little tiny cutouts where you can cut across, basically make a hairpin U-turn on Chandler. You know what I'm talking about? This guy's fucking hair turned white. By the time we came back, I was like, "What?" Because a Mustang is just a beautiful machine.
Yeah, man.
And those 93s, it's like a box of tissues, and the engine, and they swerve all over the place because the engine is like
drive,
right where the gear shift is.
Yeah.
The center of gravity is like way up in front. So unless you put like cinder blocks in the trunk, you're just fishtailing everywhere.
Yeah.
And a quarter mile, it'll dust most cars. But as soon as you got to make any turns, you're going to die.
fucked.
So I'm just doing like 180s and stuff. And we get back, and the guy goes, "What about
180s in a test drive?
No kidding. To get around the Chandler, to get back headed west on Chandler, I just downshifted.